Marlon? Tom lost part of his brain in a hunting accident. His memory only lasts 10 seconds.
I was in an accident? That's terrible.
Don't worry, you'll totally get over it in about 3 seconds.
Get over it? I mean, what happened? Did I get shot in the brain? Hi, I'm Tom.
Hi, I'm Lucy.
Do you know what it means to have a memory of a goldfish? And how much are you willing to sacrifice for love? Join us in our latest Cinephile episode to find out, and be sure to visit our FUNDAY website for more. Hello everyone, I'm Wade, your Cinephile host. 50 First Dates is a 2004 American comedy film starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. It follows the story of Henry, a womanizing marine veterinarian who falls in love with an art teacher named Lucy. When he discovers she has amnesia and forgets him a day later, he resolves to win her each new day. Henry Roth is known to be a womanizer who strictly dates tourists as to not be tied down. He works as a veterinarian at Sea Life Park on Oahu, Hawaii. His closest friends are Ula, a local islander, Alexa, his androgynous assistant, Willie, his pet African penguin, and Jocko, a walrus. One day, Henry's boat breaks down, so he goes to Hukilua Cafe to wait for the Coast Guard. He sees Lucy Whitmore make architectural art with her waffles. Henry assumes she is local, which prevents him from introducing himself. But the next day, he comes back and hopes to see her again. And sure enough, she's there. While Lucy constructs her waffles, Henry offers his assistant.
It's kind of a hinge.
Now, why didn't I think of that?
Well, you're too close to the project. Don't be hard on yourself.
You're right. Sometimes you need an outsider's perspective.
Fresh eye never hurts.
I'm Lucy.
Yes, I'm Henry Roth. Nice to meet you.
you.
It's pretty. Keep up the good work.
She invites him to join her, and immediately they share chemistry. Lucy asks to see him again the next morning, but come the next day, Henry excitedly chats with Lucy. She, however, shows no recollection of ever meeting him. The restaurant owner Sue quickly takes Henry out and explains to him that the year before, Lucy and her father Marlon went up to the North Shore to pick a pineapple for his birthday. On their way back, a car accident left Lucy with amnesia, so she can only retain her long-term memories. To save her from the heartbreak of reliving the accident, Marlon and Doug, Lucy's brother, reenact the same day over and over again. When Lucy is asleep, they reset everything. Later that night, Henry explains the situation to Ula.
This is what happens every single day. How long gonna take for her memory to come back?
Our doctors say it may never come back.
So basically, what you're saying is, she's the perfect girl for you.
What do you mean?
You can hang out with her all day with no attachment because
Her plane leaves every night? There's only one problem with that.
what is?
It's evil.
Despite Sue's warning, Henry tries to get Lucy to have breakfast with him again. However, Lucy doesn't seem interested, so each day he tries a different way, until finally she gives him a chance. But it ends poorly when Henry unintentionally hurts Lucy's feelings, so he attempts to apologize and follows Lucy home, where Marlon and Doug awaits him. They instruct Henry to leave her alone, so Henry begins concocting ways to run into Lucy through the following days, during which he manages to successfully impress her over a series of first dates and chance encounters.
Appreciate your time. Not everybody would have stopped like you. You're real sweet.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't believe you fell for that.
Oh, my grandfather died trying to jumpstart a car.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was just joking around.
I can't believe you fell for that!
Oh my God. That was very good.
Later, Marlon and Doug give their permission to Henry to continue seeing Lucy. When they discover Lucy regularly singing the Beach Boys, Wouldn't It Be Nice, in her painting studio only on days she meets Henry, the first major change in her routine since the accident. One day, as Henry is about to sit with Lucy at breakfast, she notices a police officer writing a ticket because of her expired plates. With the ruse exposed, Lucy is distressed to learn that her friends and family have maintained the charade for so long. She asks to hear all of it from her doctor, so together with Henry, they make a trip to the hospital.
Right, Lucy, these are your brain scans here. I'm afraid they show no improvement. The temporal lobe was severely damaged in the accident. But what we believe is the scar tissue here is impairing your ability to convert short-term memory into long-term memory while you sleep.
After a long day, in watching Lucy's reaction, Henry surmises that her strongest reaction are to feeling betrayed by her loved ones, on top of the actual memory loss. So Henry devises a new strategy to let Lucy know about the truth by creating a video with her friends to explain the situation calmly. She takes some time to herself, but this strategy seems to work and allows Lucy to process the events while catching up on current events, including her relationship with Henry.
Wow, look, the bark is healing.
You're gonna get there. I never hung out with you in the afternoon like this, and this lighting, man, oh man, you look disgusting. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how you get me to fall for that egg-shaped head every morning.
Whoa, all I have to do is slide on my designer jeans and just kind of wiggle in front of you. You go nuts.
Henry and Lucy's relationship grows well using this method, and they continue to refine the process. One particular night, Henry proposes to Lucy while they are in bed, and she says yes. They fall asleep together, and the next morning, Lucy wakes up in shock and attacks Henry. They eventually play the tape to calm her down. Later, she overhears Henry has decided to cancel 10 years worth of planning for his research study of walruses to help manage her condition. So she decides that she needed to break up with him.
I was so nervous to come here and meet the guy that makes me fall in love with him every day.
Well, probably thought I couldn't live up to the hype.
No, I was nervous because I came here to break up with you. You had plans and a life before you met me, and now all you have time for is to make me fall in love with you every day.
That's not all I do. I gave a penguin a bath today.
Henry reluctantly helps her destroy her journal entries of their relationship and effectively erase their time together. Some weeks later, Henry is preparing to leave for his research study. Before he goes, Marlon tells him that Lucy is now living at the Institute and teaching an art class. As a parting gift, he gives Henry a Beach Boys CD, which reminds him of Lucy. He soon realizes that Lucy's singing indicates new learned memory retention. Henry abandons his trip and travels to the art class. While Lucy does not remember him, she reveals that she dreams about him every night and has been painting some of their adventures. So once again, Henry confesses his love for her.
You erased me from your memories because you thought you were holding me back from having a full and happy life. But you made a mistake. Being with you is the only way I could have a full and happy life. You're the girl of my dreams. And apparently I'm the man of yours.
They happily reconcile, and sometime later, Lucy wakes up and plays the tape marked, "Good Morning, Lucy." It reminds her of all that has happened, including her and Henry's wedding. Once she was done with the tape, she looks out the window and realizes they are on a boat in Alaska. She goes up on deck and meets Marlon, Henry, and their young daughter, Nicole, filled with warmth and love. Lucy finally gets to lead somewhat of a normal life again, thanks to Henry's love and dedication. A beautifully and comically told love story that teaches us to love means to sacrifice. 接下来Ruby要揭晓今天电影迷我的失忆女友 50 First Dates 要教我们些什么。Hey Ruby, do you remember your first date?
Not really, it was such a long time ago. Plus, I have the memory of a goldfish.
金鱼记忆 What do you mean?
Memory of a goldfish means 记性很差.
Oh, so similarly to Lucy from this movie, 另一个说法 can say a memory like a sieve, 意思很像。
Good one. 这个就是把人的记忆比喻成过滤网，放进去的东西会漏出来。
Exactly.
These idioms are so interesting. Are there others related to memory?
Have you heard of having a senior moment?
年长的时刻。
Well, technically yes, but basically when someone says you're having a senior moment, it means you're experiencing a momentary lapse of memory. Like that one time when you found your phone in the fridge, remember?
Does not ring a bell.
Well, maybe you're having another senior moment there. Well, I'm Wade.
I'm Ruby.
I hope you've learned something useful in this episode of Cinephile as I did. You can find more on the FUNDAY website. Let's make every day a fun day.
Hi, sorry for the delay. Should be a few minutes.
No problem, no worries.
Where are you coming from? Breakfast?
Yeah,
How was it?
I had waffles. They were delicious.
I like making little houses out of waffles.
You do?
That's my thing.